It's woohoo! Woohoo! There you go. You got it.
On the Hot Rod Show today, we go to Wellington for their 50th anniversary of the Port Road Drags. And look what we find there, this amazing old beast. And then we go to SEMA and check out some amazing stuff. Then we catch up with our old friend Dennis from Swiss Track Exploring. Oh, well, hey, I'm Doug Bell, and this here's the Hot Rod Show. Well, here we are at the Brentwood Hotel, and this is in Wellington. And to say that we blew into town is a bit of an understatement. There's a bit of a breeze going on here today, but look, this Brentwood Hotel, I got to tell you. Well, we'll give it a second go. Here I am, I'm at the Brentwood Hotel, and this is Wellington. And as I said before, that to say that we blew into town is a bit of an understatement, but where it was going before the old camera blew over was the Rolling Stones stayed here. And I mean, if it's good enough for the Rolling Stones, it's good enough for the Hot Rod Show, right? So come on down to the Brentwood, check it out, and it's just amazing. Now here we are at the Port Road Drags. Look at all these cars, they went around the corner. Mustangs, Corvettes, Falcons, Monaros, Camaros, even a few Raros. Oh, it's Petone, that's why. It's a nice old Escort. And look at that, I've been in that car, and yes, it goes as mean as it looks. There's an old panel van here, and there's some dodgy characters. Lots of dodgy characters in Petone. But the lineup was pretty varied. There was something from everybody and everything. Look at that. Oh, and look at that. Is it even a lead sled over there? That thing was pretty amazing coming off the line. Extra air intake in the front there, as you can see. Lovely steel wheels. Paint. Hello, you? There's an amazing gas up valves gas. That was pretty cool. But you know, these American cars, they just look pretty darn amazing. How's that for an old Chevy gas up? Yep, ran as good as it looks. There's a twin turbo thing there. And look, there's another thing with twin turbo. Beside Mr. Rivers' race car there. Look at this thing. Later on in the show, you see this thing leaving the line, but isn't this amazing? Look at the plumbing. Sort of gets the mind going. Grant Rivers, there you are over there. Not a lot of room in a pot. Not a lot of room at all. But this one is done very tastefully. Serious traction there with them tires. Link's Garage. How about that? This thing moved off the line pretty good. Nice the way the steel is and the old angulators head up there. It was a little bit overcast and quite blowy, being Petone. Now this is just amazing. This is the car I really hope to see, and I saw it. As he's checking his blood pressure. Well, here we are at SEMA, Monday morning. Walking around, walking inside. These cars outside, these are all just parked out there all night, all day for people to come and see. Look at that, Mothers play a big part to do with SEMA. This is what you see when you walk into the main entrance. Look at it. Look at the size of this place. Now this is Monday before it all gets going. There's big old Mother's poster up there. Look at that. There's a lovely vet just parked in there. Man, this place is just huge. Isn't that delicious? Hey? Even good photography. Now here we go inside. Look at this thing. This was ginormous. Why did I have to take this picture? Well, you know, it was just amazing. All the lights and the detail on this thing. Just incredible. Yeah, I'll show you a bit more of it. Let's get around the back and have a look underneath. Look at that. You know, that is just amazing, isn't it? Mother's Shine Award. Who will win? Well, look over there, waving his hands. That was Jim from Mother's. There's someone walking along there. This is one of the halls at SEMA, just one of the halls. And this is the Australia-New Zealand SEMA conference on SEMA Australia next year. Port Road Drags. Yeah, man, Port Road Drags. Here's Clint's Garage. I told you about it. A little bit of smoke. Here we are. Now here's this amazing Chevy Gasser. There we go. Quarter-mile Gladiator, man. The wind was amazing the way it blew all the smoke like that. Just love them views. This is street racing, man. They just shut the whole road down and you just go drag racing down the street. This is an ordinary everyday street that people drive up and down on. I mean, you know, the council really get on board this, and we just want to thank the local council for what they've done in enabling this to happen. The 50th anniversary of the Port Road Drags. Come on, man, smoke 'em up. Woohoo! Don't you love it? Look at that, man. Here we go. Naki Nitro. Come on, all you guys from the Naki. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Watch that all day. Just cannot get enough fast like here. Woohoo! Check it out, man. This is it from halfway down the track. Look at that. Look at that. Ow! What an amazing day this was. You know, the wind finally blew a lot of the clouds. Well, maybe not on that side of the picture, but on a lot of the clouds gone from there. Look at this. Street drag, street races. They have been doing this for 50 years. Don't you love it? Nostalgia, man. Look at that. Thanks to the wind, it almost looks like this car's going 1,000 miles an hour. Grand River? Yeah. Another boy from Wanganui Street Runners. Look at these guys. That's how cars say hello to each other. Here they go. Here it is again. Look at that big stick. Charger. I know this person. Look at that good old Dodge over there. Thunders. Well, here we are at SEMA again. And we're just showing you some of the stuff. Now this was outside. Look at this beautiful V12. Isn't this incredible? I mean, it goes on and on. What do you do or what can't you do with a car? I got to tell you, there were some Aussies there. I think these are the Aussies. Won't say anything more about them. But look how well safety plays a role in all these cars. Can you do that in New Zealand? Put a gas tank inside like that? Yee! Locals. This was certainly an interesting look at this year's SEMA steel bodies. Yeah, what do you think of this? This was just absolutely amazing. Wait till we get around the back and you just see like, the attention to detail that they've done to this thing and what they've actually moulded onto the back. Who's got the first guess as to what sort of car is moulded onto the back of this Roadster? Check out the tail light. I mean, the headlights. Look how nuts they are. Here we go. Look at it. Well, what do you think of that? Isn't that pretty interesting? There's a Ford on the back of a Roadster. Well, a 48, 49 Ford, you know what I'm saying? 50 Ford. Now this thing really stood out. I don't know how they can shift and sit in that thing. Just a little V6. But, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? Eh? Single spinner. I gotta say we're working with a single spinner here. Yep. You gotta hand it to them, it certainly is different. Look at the detail.
No, you scared me.
How are you?
I'm good. How about
I
you,
saw
Doug?
you gazing up into space there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just dreaming about how I'm living the dream today.
Living the dream.
I
Isn't
am.
it amazing? You're
I
at SEMA.
love it. I know.
Mothers. You know,
Super
mothers.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love mothers. I've been with them for 3 years
We've all
now.
got mothers.
We all have mothers.
Yeah.
I'm a mother.
Are you really?
I
How many
am.
children do you have?
I have 2 children, 6 grandchildren.
6. You don't. How can a 26-year-old have 6 grandchildren?
I know, right? Because I'm just amazing, just like
You
mothers.
You're just, it's just what a polish should be, isn't it? Now, Bernice,
Yeah.
you know, like, let people know, you know, what got you into mothers, you know, how you got here, you know, your road to mothers
Okay.
and everything.
Okay. Well, I've been detailing for over 27 years now, Doug.
Yeah.
And it's my passion. I get paid for therapy.
And it's your therapy.
Yeah,
wow.
absolutely. So I get paid for my therapy. I don't pay anybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mothers found me about 3 years ago. I was working at the racetrack
Which
on
racetrack?
Bondurant.
Bondurant. Oh,
Yes,
out
Arizona.
in Phoenix, yeah.
Yep. And I was cleaning the big rig.
Yeah.
And then they called me that night. Hey, we heard you were cleaning the big rig over at Bondurant. Want to know if you're interested in using our products. And I'm from Texas, so
Yeah.
Mothers means window tint. And I said, well, yeah, I already use tint. They're like, no, Mothers waxes and polishes. I was like, huh, I've never heard of that. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And I think I've been very pleased because in Arizona we're super hot. I mean, it gets up to
Very, yeah.
120 degree
Oh,
weather.
We see, like, you know, you're always seeing it on the news, you know, Arizona's this, Arizona's that, you know.
Yes,
Everywhere.
super hot. The cool thing, Doug, is that I can use these products in the sun.
Yeah. Okay.
And a girl can wipe this off. I am not struggling to remove the wax, the compound,
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's super easy.
Yeah. So like you say, use it in the sun. So there's a lot of UV issues out there in Arizona.
No. A lot of their products have UV protectant or UV inhibitors in
Yeah.
their products.
Yeah.
So it really does a super shine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So, you know, Mothers is pretty much a household name. You know, like every hot rodder knows Mothers, and it's really the hot rod polish. You know.
And you know what? Recently I heard the story. It's like, how did you guys come up with the story of Mothers and its name? Because
Isn't it
every name,
interesting?
there's a story behind every
Yeah.
name.
Have you talked to Barbara about that?
And well, I did.
Yeah.
And I said, how did you come up with this name? I know you're the mother of,
Yeah.
of mothers. And she said, well, we started off with the question, who do we trust the most next to God?
Yeah, our mothers.
Our mothers.
Yeah.
And there
Isn't that
came mothers.
amazing? That's how the name came.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just found out recently.
Yeah.
So now I'm even more in love with this company.
Yeah, so it wasn't because it's a mother.
No.
You know, like the mother of Jim and Dennis.
Right,
It's
right.
mothers. Who do you trust more?
Right.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is these people, their work ethic,
Yeah.
their morals, I mean, everything is just in place, and it's so much fun to work with these
And
guys.
the attention to detail. You know, I mean, these guys like spick and span, and
Yes.
they like professionalism. You know,
You are
very
correct.
professional. That's one thing. Ooh, don't do anything wrong here, because if it's not professional, it's
Yeah.
not mothers.
Pretty
you know?
much. And
Yeah.
the cool thing is we get to work with Hot Rods.
Yeah.
We get to work at the Barrett Jackson. And oh my gosh, we get to work at SEMA. And I love it. I mean, just the car porn here is just amazing.
What's because like so back in Phoenix, like, you have a business here, right?
I do. It's called Pure Luxury Tint and Detailing
Pure luxury
Services.
Tint and detail.
Yeah.
And how can they get a hold of you? You have a Facebook or a website?
I have a Facebook.
Yeah.
I have a website, pureluxuryaz.com.
Yeah.
I also have a Yelp. I also have Google Plus,
So they just go to
Pure Luxury Tint and
Pure
Detailing.
Luxury.
Mhm.
Wow, and they'll find you everywhere. Just look at this beautiful smiling face. And you're going to find you. Here we are back at the Port Road Drags again. There's Chester, the jester. What's Kiwi Span doing here? Well, they actually sponsor a dragster. There's Phil. Hey Phil. Mighty Mouse, man. That is one awesome looking little Topolino. There he goes. Well, it's lunchtime and that guy certainly looks like he's having some good times. Yep, people start mingling with the cars at lunchtime. Amazing. Windy as anything, man, but all these people still came out for the 50th anniversary of the Port Road Drags. Well, lunchtime's over and racing time again. Yeah. New Zealand Home Loans. Now listen to this thing. Here we go. This is the ultimate drag car at Port Road this year, man. This thing has just been around forever. Wisps of smoke. Look at that. That's an old timer. Hello, Pauline. Hello, Pauline. Hello, there's Pauline again. Angry as draggers. Oh, people certainly like smoke. Listen to this. It's a bit hard to get traction in it. Here's the truck we saw on the way in. Man, this thing is amazing. Just hooks it up and goes straight. Now, running repairs, maybe this is time for Kiwi Span's shed to be set up. Look at that, look at that, look at that! Don't tell Mum that I'm wrecking the new tyres. Oh, this thing's amazing. Look at that. Well, here we are back at SEMA once again. And like, this is what it looks like when there's no one around. There's boxes everywhere, but we just had to, you know, get in touch with this beautiful old Buick here and just have a good look at it. You know, it was just sitting there, parked. No one was doing anything. Wish we could have driven away in this thing. Look at that. Someone just left it behind. I don't think they could have made that outside. I think that really is natural. Isn't that delicious? I mean, couldn't you see one of these sitting in your sheds at home? It's an Oldsmobile, not a Buick. Ah, well, I don't know everything. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. Here's a Buick, right first time. This was kind of nice actually. Just one of the many, many cars. Look at it. Look at that. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. As you can see, there's no one around. It was so wonderful having special access to be in there all night long. This is still before the show opens, you know. They're still trying to get things ready for everybody. And this is just one small part of one of the many halls that they have there. It does go on and on and on. The hard thing to do is remember where you saw something you wanted to come back and see again. Yes, it's lovely, we know it's lovely. It's also a Chevrolet, we know that too. That's a blooming nice Chevrolet, isn't it? Well, we had to throw a little import in there for you just to see, you know, see what they do, and this is what they do. They do pretty much the same things up there as we do down here. You make these little rocket ships go like lightning. Very, very clean inside. Now see this thing here? Well, if you want to know a little bit more about it, just keep watching. And what is that thing on top there? Well, we'll tell you about it, you know, in a few moments. But this was the Sunday night. You know, the Monday night. We're leaving, and we're gonna, you know, have a bit of a look around inside the hall once again, and then we're gonna get home to the motel and come back and show you some things in the morning. But look at this. This is a pretty little bucket right inside the door of the main hall. As you can see, it's a racing model. I don't know about them roll bars though, whether they'll be strong enough. Yes. Now, we get the picture. Look at it. She's a racer.
G'day, Doug.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks again.
Yeah. Hey, Dennis. You know, like I know, you know, you've got a stand here with Switch Tracks on. You know, you're showing people all the colours.
Yep.
But you got stuff everywhere here. You know, like almost every amazing car's got Switch Tracks underneath it.
All the feature cars and all the good companies have got our
Really?
flooring under their vehicles.
So, like square footage, you must have you've got a fair chunk of floor space laid down, haven't you?
Yeah, I think in the main hall here, the majority of it is
Yeah.
covered with Swiss Tracks,
That's
which
pretty
is
amazing.
nice. Which is nice because this is my hometown area.
It's your hometown area, eh? Everyone's got dirt on you down here.
Yeah, that's a worry.
Yeah, it's a worry. But like, tell us a little bit more about Swiss Tracks. You know, for those who don't know, it's quite possibly the best flooring you can buy.
Well, no, it's not quite possibly.
It
It
is the
definitely
best.
is.
It is the best.
Designed in Switzerland,
Yeah.
made in North America, 12-year warranty.
American
You
made.
can't go wrong.
It's cheaper than paint.
It's cheaper than paint,
18
and it will outlast paint many times over.
And 18 different colours.
18 different colours, design your own patterns.
All sorts of pinks, greys,
Yeah.
white,
Yep.
greens, blues.
You name it.
Hey.
You know, somebody in the States has even done the Burberry pattern
The
in
Burberry
their garage
pattern,
just by
really?
using the standard range
Really?
of colours.
Now that's got to be something special.
Oh, they've got way too much time on their
Too
hands,
much
Doug.
time, too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is the best flooring, you know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's UV stabilised. You can use
Yeah.
it inside or outside.
Yeah.
No
So
problems.
You can throw it at people.
Well, they would be a bit violent,
It'd
Doug,
be a bit
but-
violent, but it probably would work. It won't bounce, you know. It'll dig right in, you know. It'll
They'll
stop
catch
someone.
it and accept it gratefully.
Yeah, but no, it's wonderful, eh? And you've got your Lamborghini here.
Oh, I've got one of my cars here. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, you
It's,
took it down in it.
there's a good range of cars. There's a couple of
Yeah.
other Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
There's the Aston Martin 177, which is
Yeah.
a limited edition,
And
very
lots of
valuable
Fords.
car. Oh, it's got to have lots of
Well,
Fords.
it's what, $3 million, that Aston Martin?
Yeah, it's
3.2 million or
just
something,
somewhere
eh?
around there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, it's one of 77, and I heard a rumour one of those 77's been written off, so it might be one of 76 in the world.
Yeah. Well, 76 is a good year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So-
But it's amazing showdown. It's like lots of people.
it's a bit more compact than Auckland, but there's
Yeah.
a huge range of
It-
product.
it's the same range of anything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everyone that walks in there is going to leave with a smile.
Yep, that's
you
right.
know?
That's right. I've talked to many people that have come from across the lower North Island. They're all very impressed with it.
Well, Palmy's a great place to come to, man. Look at the sunshine.
Yeah,
Yeah, they only have rain when you need it.
or last year. Yeah,
Yeah, they only had rain last year. Yeah, but it's
Yep.
a great place, eh?
no, it is. It's somewhere I look forward to coming.
Yeah. Oh no, it's your hometown, Dennis, and like I say, everyone's got dirt on you down here.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, here we are wrapping it up from SEMA. And just to remind you that we have a DVD for sale from 2015 and a DVD for sale from 2016 for you to buy. Just give me a bell, Doug at thehotrodshow.com. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so please support them. Big Boys Toys, Mothers, there's no shine like a mother's. Protector Insurance, believe me, with drivers like me on the road, you need these guys. Swiss Trax Flooring, it's quite possibly the best flooring in the world. Kiwi Span New Zealand, check out their website. They have a shed for everything and everyone. Online Logistics, the switched on dudes who can not only ship your vehicles but also source them. Give them a call tomorrow. Then there's CRC. They have the stuff that makes things work again. Smartway Security. Call Roger if you need to keep an eye on things when you're not there. Then there's Casper Transmissions. These guys really do give a shift. New World Browns Bay, if you're local or just passing through, stop and shop. Gary, the owner, just loves classics and hot rods. And then there's King Tools. They're last because we use their torque wrench at the very end to tighten everything up so it can go on TV. Keep in contact with us via Facebook. And remember, you can buy our fabulous SEMA DVD from Las Vegas. It's amazing value at only $25 or $45 with a Hot Rod Show t-shirt, and that includes shipping. Email me, Doug at thehotrodshow.com. So, until next time, keep the dirty side down and the shiny side up.